Ethan Hawke and Blumhouse return to bring the follow-up to Black Phone, which came out a few years ago, and now we've got the Black Phone 2. Let's dive in. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're diving into Blumhouse's new film, that is Black Phone 2. The original Black Phone came out about 4 years ago. I believe it was in 2021, which is crazy. Time just absolutely flies. And that was a bit of a hit movie for Blumhouse, so they decided to go ahead and make a sequel for it. I think the last Black Phone came out in the summertime. This one comes out around Halloween season as they're trying to cash in on the horror movie dollars. First thing I'll say about the original Black Phone is I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think it was that good. I don't know if it really warranted having a sequel coming out, but I guess it made a good enough money for Blumhouse to put one out. I think the best part about the original Black Phone was definitely Ethan Hawke. He was a standout character. And if you go to somewhere like Universal Studios for Halloween Horror Nights, you're going to see him all over the place. They're really trying to push Ethan Hawke's Black Phone character out there as a pretty standout villain. Of course, the premise of the first one was quite interesting because it was about a kid who was stuck inside of a basement, kidnapped by the grabber, who is played by Ethan Hawke's character, and he wears a pretty creepy mask. The way the first one ended made me wonder, how are they going to make a second one? What is the second one going to even be about? And I will say that Black Phone 2 takes a pretty big turn from what the original was. So don't go expecting the same style of movie as not someone stuck in one little room the whole time. The second one does have a pretty cool premise because the main characters are stuck in a wintry landscape. They have nowhere to go and it's just a blizzard the entire time. So they try to give you that feeling of being claustrophobic and stuck, kind of like The Shining. Do they fully reach that? No, but they do go for it. It's pretty interesting because the whole Halloween season I've been watching the Nightmare on Elm Street movie series for the first time ever. I've never seen those movies, and Black Phone 2 feels like it could belong right in line with those films. Ethan Hawke's the character of the grabber starts appearing in dreams of the main characters of this film, and that's kind of how he starts bringing himself back into the story. He's haunting them when they go to sleep. Does it sound familiar? It starts showing that if he hurts them while they're sleeping, they can actually be hurt in real life. Does that also sound familiar? Yes, it does. Now, that's not to say that Black Phone 2 is not entertaining with that storyline. I still think it very much was, and that did create some pretty cool, creepy moments with Ethan Hawke inside of characters' dreams. So Finney is 4 years older now. He returns. He's also followed by his sister, who's Madeline McGraw. She's the one who has most of the dreams where the grabber appears in. Now, I will say that Ethan Hawke probably came here for a pretty nice paycheck because I think he was maybe in 10 to 15 minutes total screen time in the movie. So a big turnoff for people might be that this is different than the first film. This one is a lot more into the supernatural realm, and they definitely go a lot more gory in the second film as well. And the gore is not that good though, because a lot of it seems kind of CGI-ish and just did not really fit well with me. Also, how I mentioned before, it being in a winter landscape, the whole CGI kind of look to it just kind of took me out of it as well. There were some shots that look really pretty, but at other times you could tell that they were on a studio. Overall, I'll say I like the second one probably just as much as the first one, but I will say they are very different movies. But I will not be surprised if a lot of people are disappointed by Black Phone 2, because if they really like the first one, this one is kind of a turn in another direction. The peak of Black Phone 2 didn't really work for me, but there are just moments in there that you can see brilliance popping out, and I wish they would have fully went into that realm. But I still go ahead and give Black Phone 2 a 60 out of 100. It's still a good time at the movie theater, and I do recommend to check it out. What did you guys think of the Black Phone 2? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive, and we'll see you next time.